Picture this, a runway show, lights flashing, music pumping. A handsome, plus-size model strides out, ready to wow the crowd. Suddenly, disaster strikes. A button pops, a seam rips, or worse, the whole darn outfit decides it's had enough and stages a dramatic exit. Yes, folks, the fashion world often forgets that men come in sizes beyond a 40 regular. It's a comedy of errors, but beneath the surface lies a serious issue. The fashion industry, for all its supposed inclusivity, still struggles to embrace the plus-size male demographic. Designers, seemingly oblivious to the existence of men who don't fit the mold, churn out clothes that are either too small, too tight, or just plain unflattering. The result? Plus-size men are left feeling like fashion's forgotten stepchild, forced to navigate a world where finding clothes that fit and flatter is a Herculean task. It's time to address this XXL elephant in the room and make fashion a more inclusive space for everyone regardless of their size. The fashion industry loves its myths, and one of the biggest whoppers is the one-size-fits-all fallacy. Newsflash, it doesn't, especially not when it comes to men of a larger stature. We're not talking about a slightly snug fit here. We're talking about clothes that are 2 sizes too small, leaving plus-size men feeling like they're squeezed into sausage casings. It's not just about the fit, though. The designs themselves often seem to ignore the specific needs and proportions of plus-size men. Think tiny pockets that can barely hold a phone, sleeves that end miles above the wrist, and necklines that look like they're trying to stage a daring escape. The result is a frustrating and often demoralizing shopping experience. Plus-size men are left feeling like they're being told their bodies are wrong, that they need to conform to some impossible standard. This one-size-fits-all myth needs to be debunked, and designers need to wake up to the reality of diverse body types. Let's talk about the runway, that hallowed ground of fashion dreams. While we've seen some progress in terms of female plus-size representation, the male side of things is still lagging woefully behind. Plus-size male models are often relegated to the sidelines, treated as an afterthought rather than an integral part of the fashion landscape. And even when they do get the chance to walk the runway, they're often faced with a limited and uninspired selection of outfits. Think shapeless sacks, bland colors, and designs that seem more focused on hiding the body than celebrating it. It's a classic case of damned if you do, damned if you don't. The lack of representation on the runway trickles down to every aspect of the fashion industry. It sends a message that plus-size men are not seen, not valued, and not worthy of the same sartorial attention as their slimmer counterparts. This needs to change. The runway should be a platform for inclusivity and diversity, showcasing the beauty of all body types. Forget the runway for a moment. Let's talk about the real-world struggle of shopping for clothes as a plus-size man. Imagine venturing into a department store, only to find a paltry selection of big and tall options relegated to a dimly lit corner. It's like fashion's version of exile. And even within this limited selection, the choices are often uninspiring, to say the least. Think basic t-shirts, baggy jeans, and flannel shirts that scream dad on vacation. Where's the style? Where's the personality? Where are the clothes that make you feel confident and ready to take on the world? Plus-size men deserve better than this sartorial wasteland. They deserve access to the same variety, quality, and style as everyone else. It's time for retailers to step up their game, expand their size ranges, and offer plus-size men the fashion choices they deserve. This isn't just about clothes, it's about something much deeper: body image and self-esteem. When the fashion world constantly sends the message that your body is wrong, it's hard not to internalize that message. Plus-size men are often made to feel invisible, unattractive, and unworthy of stylish clothing. This can have a profound impact on confidence and self-worth. It can make it harder to embrace your body, express your personal style, and feel good in your own skin. Fashion should be empowering, not demoralizing. It's time to shift the narrative. We need to celebrate the diversity of male body types and create a fashion landscape where everyone feels seen, valued, and empowered to express themselves through clothing. So what's the solution? How do we fix this fashion faux pas? It's time for a major overhaul of the industry's outdated standards and preconceived notions. We need designers who are willing to design for real bodies, retailers who offer a wider range of sizes, and a fashion media that celebrates the beauty of all body types. Plus-size men are not a niche market. they're a significant portion of the population. Ignoring them is not only insensitive but also bad business. Embracing inclusivity is not just a moral imperative, it's a smart business move. The future of fashion needs to be more representative, more inclusive, and more accepting of all shapes and sizes. It's time to ditch the outdated standards, embrace the beauty of diversity, and make fashion a welcoming space for everyone. Let's make sure everyone has a seat at the fashion table, regardless of their size.